Okay, here we are at the start of the race course. I'm at the gate. The start line will actually be a little bit behind us, but then we will be starting straight into warm-up loop. All right, Leo.
Hey guys, welcome to round 5 of the Florida State Championship Series here at Markham Park. I'm Bob McCarty with Stradale Bicycles, ID Angel, and McCarty Racing. Sorry to say I got injured a couple weeks ago, but one of the things that I'm trying to do today is I'm going to show you a couple parts about Markham Park to hopefully get you through here a little bit safer, a little more confidence, and much more control on the bike. One of the sections we're looking at right here is a right-hand turn. In this right-hand turn right now, you can clearly see all the loose gravel that's on the trail. All this loose gravel, when you come out of this turn right before, you're looking at it and starting to question, how can I make this right-hand turn with all the gravel? One of the things that we always look for, it's called a hook. A hook is any vertical surface inside the corner that's going to be a location that you're guaranteed traction. So as of right here, I'm looking at a whole lot of gravel, a whole lot of loose terrain, not sure if the bike's going to make it around the corner. If we come forward a little bit further, we're getting closer, closer, closer to the corner. My eyes are doing the right thing. I'm looking through the corner. The next thing I see is that hook, that vertical surface that I'm looking for. So you come around the corner, you look right here, you see this to this log on the outside. A little further, we have this to a vertical surface. This vertical surface, when you put those tires underneath here, this is what you are absolutely guaranteed to have the traction. So earlier, you might get on the brakes a little bit too early, thinking the entire corner is going to be a loose, gravelly corner, where if you look a little bit further through the corner, you'll wind up seeing a hook. Again, a hook, a vertical surface that you're guaranteed the tires can go right through. Look a little bit further through the corners, and you're guaranteed to get through them a little faster.
Left. Yeah. Good. That was a little loose. Definitely a little dry out here. Yes.
All right, here we go in Markham Park again at Redback. What I'm going to try and discuss with you here is tip number 2 for you. If you look through me or over my shoulder here, you're going to see this fantastic looking mound. The problem with this mound, it probably shows, you know what, I want to go ahead and jump right off of that thing. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot of a landing. So we're going to pan around here to the side. So down on the side of this mound, you can clearly see a fantastic takeoff. Unfortunately, as you start to take off, the higher you're going to go, the further away the ground decides to go. So for me, this isn't something that I want to try and jump off of. Tip number 2, it's called preloading your body. You're going to try and get your body ready for what this mound is going to do to the bike. So early on, right about here, I'm rolling up to it, I'd realize that there's nothing for me to really land on. I'm going from a lower surface, I have a mound in the middle, to kind of a lower surface on the other side. So what I'm going to do from here is stand a little bit more proud on the bike. As the bike gets closer and closer to this ridge, I'm going to lower my body down so my head and the path of my shoulders stays as low as it can. So the bike is coming up to me. As I get up and over to the other side, I'm going to allow the bike, combined with a little bit of effort on my part, to fall and push the bike away from me. So when I get back to this point, I'm back in my neutral, aggressive attack position. So before the mound, a little bit more proud on the bike. At the peak of the mound, your shoulders, your chin, low as you can to the handlebars. On the back side of the mound, you're letting all that energy fall away from you, chin up, head up, and looking into this next berm. So tip number 2, number 3 coming in a minute.
Big drop.
Markham Park at our Supercross trail. Here's tip number 3 for you. So we've covered looking for hooks inside the corner, a vertical surface that you can put the bike underneath so you can shoot your way around the corner. Second topic was preloading your body in redback. Redback, get your body ready. If you're coming up to a mound, you want to soak up as much of it as you can. Keep your bike and body on the ground. Don't have your energy get thrown up and over. Third topic right now, we're going to talk a little bit about offensive versus defensive riding. So here as we enter into Supercross, you can see there's a lot of pine needles that we're trying to deal with here. Come a little bit further along, We get to right here, and you start to see a tree off in the distance. Well, right now you see a line to the left of the tree. For me, that one seems a little bit long. You can clearly see an inside and an outside line. For me, I'm going to try and take the inside line. The difference between defensive and offensive riding is I'm looking at that tree in an offensive mode, not a defensive mode. I'm going to cut to the inside and not look at how far away from the tree that I actually want to get. So I won't drop down this and bring the bike somewhere over here to make sure I'm nice and clear. I'll actually utilize the bottom of a tree, tying back to what we said before about a hook. This is a location that I'm guaranteed that the bike can't slide for any reason. I'm not afraid of hitting the tree in a defensive way. I'm utilizing the bottom of the tree to help this turn stay nice and sweeping the entire way around. So offensive versus defensive riding. Don't look at things inside the trail, how they're going to hurt you. Look at things inside the trail of how they're going to help you. I hope this made a difference for some of you guys out there. I wish I could have been out at Markham Park for the race this weekend, but I really appreciate your time. Hopefully you appreciate mine and learned a couple things behind this. Thanks.
You have the option here to go down that ramp or take the stairs. Adaptive. One more, sorry. Like, my bad. Got it. One line, we can go to the top, and a little downhill. To the left of that rock there, Leo. You straighten it out. Thank you. Yeah, it's going up. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Have fun. U-turn. Two of us. Thank you. And then we passed Cynthia Morales from ID Angel McCarty Racing. And there we have it, back to the finish line through the gate.